Welcome to the Nutrition and Weight Loss class, Strategies for Success. My name is Amy Dice, and I am a registered dietitian at Erlanger Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery Center. This nutrition and weight loss class is a required class that will help you get prepared for bariatric surgery. This class must be completed prior to you being scheduled for the bariatric surgery prep class. This class is split into an 8-part video series to allow you to view and complete them at your own pace. Please complete the questions on the post-test provided to you at your nutrition evaluation as you move through each part of this video series. If you lost this form, you can download and reprint it from the website you accessed these links from. If you have any questions, please contact our office at 423-778-2906. In the nutrition and weight loss class, we will start by covering some of the basics of nutrition, areas that will be important to understand prior to surgery. Then we will discuss in detail strategies that will help you with meeting your pre-surgical weight loss goal and help you to meet your long-term goals after surgery. Let's get started by taking a step back and looking at what obesity is. Part 1. We're going to be discussing what exactly obesity is. Obesity is a lifelong, progressive, life-threatening disease of excess fat storage. It's classified as a chronic medical condition. Another example of a chronic medical condition is diabetes. Chronic means ongoing. So once you've been diagnosed with a chronic medical condition like diabetes, that diagnosis follows you for life. So you might be able to control your diabetes with diet and exercise and no longer be on medication, but that diagnosis is always going to be there. You will always be at a greater risk of having to go back on medication. So when we're looking at obesity as an ongoing chronic medical condition, once that diagnosis is there, you will always be at a greater risk for weight regain. Just because you get down to your goal weight doesn't mean you're cured from obesity. Obesity is a multifactorial disease. That means there's multiple different factors that can play a role in obesity. Genetics, lifestyle, physical inactivity, unhealthy diet, medical problems, certain medications, lack of sleep, smoking cessation, etc. Environment, behavior, and genetics are 3 major things that we're worried about when we're talking about this multifactorial disease. Unfortunately, we can't control our genetics, but we can control our environment and our behaviors. And that's what we will be discussing during this video series. There are multiple different health consequences of obesity. High blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, sleep apnea and breathing problems, certain forms of cancer, and of course a decreased quality of life. Many of you might be undergoing the surgery process because of these health consequences, whether you're hoping that these issues get better or resolved, or to prevent these consequences from occurring. So before we move on to the other parts of this video series, I want you to take a few minutes to answer the following questions. They are found on your post-test that was provided to you in the clinic. What was the deciding factor that had you pursue surgery? And what are you hoping to achieve at a lower body weight? Take a few minutes to answer these questions on that sheet of paper provided. It's important for you to think back and remember along this journey why you're putting this work and effort forward. What are you hoping to achieve on the other side? So when those bumps in the road come along, you're reminded for what those benefits are you are hoping to achieve. Next is part 2, components of food, macronutrients, and micronutrients.